Hello, Loaf Nation, and welcome to Episode 3, Hot Bread and Tim. To start us off, I am not being paid by any of the companies that are listed. Seriously, some of these companies are not actually that great. Again, still not the owner of the Krusty Krab. Just an update. Robotics build season is in full swing right now, and that is the reason behind the delays between videos. They will become more consistent by the end of April, with luck. Let's get started. In the last episode, you and your party ended by leaving the Krusty Krab. As you walk, you are stopped straight in your tracks. It's a sea of deer blocking your path. Guess what? Battle! You're gonna battle just one deer. The deer has one hit point. To hit him, you have to roll a 3, and he strikes every other round, hitting you for 1 hit point on the first. When you defeat it, you will get 10 experience and 5 gold. If you didn't put 10 experience for the last 2 monsters, I'm sorry I forgot to mention it before, so put 10 experience and 5 gold for each. Pause the video right now while you battle. If you died, you must restart with a new character. If you won, decide whether you're going to loot the body. Flip a coin! If heads, you get deer jerky and a health potion. If tails, you just get a health potion. Nevela spreads her fiery wings before the sea of deer, and she parts the sea of deer like she's Moses. You and your party pass through the sea of deer and end up in a cute little medieval-style village. There's a castle in the hills, a morgue, a blacksmith, a giant toilet. I suggest not asking. Medieval Walmart. Adrora Yesrora interrupts me and shouts,
Walmart! Let's go buy Lunchables!
I use my Dungeon Master's voice and tell them sternly, no. But they don't listen. Why would they listen? They never listen. Nevela buys a Lunchable, and Adrora Yesrora does too. Not only this, but the Walmart Associates Choir follows the party around Walmart singing songs that normally only the punkest of rockers would sing. Fine. I guess it's time for an item pickup. If you wish to buy a Lunchable, you may spend 10 gold on it, and it functions as a health potion. You may buy more than one. Now, if I may continue, there's also a bakery. Tim Bread suggests that might be an okay place to start. You and your party follows Tim Bread into the bakery, and Tim Bread walks up to the baker. Tim Bread says, "Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a bush on 42 wheels carrying a loaf of bread?" "Are you high?" he responds. Tim Bread shakes his head no. The baker asks, "Why do you need to know then?" Tim responds, "We're doing a job for someone and we're trying to find a loaf of bread. It's his son." The baker sighs. "You all are high." Gifnoa Cardo kills him. "Problem solved," she said. Everyone passes the dead body and enters the back room. There's rows and rows of shelves, all bare, save for scattered crumbs. Leaning up against the back wall it's a skateboard with 42 wheels. There's a small pile of leaves around it. You are frustrated. You say, "If the skateboard's here, then where's hot bread?" "Over here," the loaf quietly croaks. You respond, "Oh boy, talking bread." Tora Enlund slaps you. Be nice, she said. You walk over to the shelf where the voice came from and you find a loaf of bread with a kawaii face being cuddled by a pink fleshy blobby thing that resembles both a naked mole rat and a fetus but is neither. You question what the heck it is, and it says its name is Tim. Umra Adarine rolls to pick up hot bread and successfully does so. Grisrina picks up a random warm bread. Nevela rolls to pick up Tim and successfully does so. Okay, you say, now what do we do? The party thinks. Tora suggests waking up. Your sarcasm gets the best of you and you say, oh yeah, I can just wake up at the snap of my fingers. You snap your fingers for emphasis, and you, as well as the rest of your party, actually do wake up. Nevela slaps you across the face. Stupid child, she mutters. Once again, you find yourself in the Krusty Krab, but the doors are still locked. Well, says Nevela, loudly sighing, we're in the same predicament as we were earlier. Yep, says Tora, nodding. Hey guys, says the drawer, I just pulled up a floorboard. You scream in frustration. You don't just pull up floorboards! Nevela retorts, before jumping to conclusions. Why don't you look? You do look, and it appears that Adrora has not just pulled up one floorboard, but many. As you're about to go off on her again, you realize she's discovered a cavern below the Krusty Krab. You slap yourself in the face. You and your party crawl into the caverns below the Krusty Krab. The walls are dark and sandy and dripping, just like in the show. Everyone walks, and eventually the party comes upon a pair of pants. This pair of pants is just standing in the middle of the cavern, standing on its own, and the waistband is laced with thousands of sharp teeth. It charges at you, screaming at a higher pitch than the best cheerleader banshee on its high school team. The strange party works together to form a plan. Ha! Just kidding, none of these people can get their crap together. That's why they're in the cavern in the first place. They couldn't just break the windows or anything. Basically, these people are throwing attack after attack left and right. Grisrina uses her claws and scratches at the pants. Elkane Bira shoots an arrow. Nevela shoots fire. Rednass Geno makes terrible puns, such as, they say all you need is love, but some days I also need pants. Gifnoa Cardo casts a couple fireballs. Tim Bread slices and dices. Tora Enlin also makes puns. Umra Adarine casts a protective ice wall. Torin flails at the pants with his potato arm, and Adrora Yesrora shoots arrows too. Nevela throws Tim at the pants, shouting, "Go, my child!" And Umra Adarine throws hot red, lightly whispering the same as Nevela. The final blow is dealt by Rednass Geno, who, using her head, decides to climb inside the pair of pants and release a silent but deadly fart. It fills the cavern, forcing everyone into gag mode. Hey, it worked. Contest! Draw your character in gag mode or write a gory and detailed description of the smell and your character's reaction to the smell. Remember to send your submissions into hotred.tim@gmail.com. All appropriate submissions will be posted on the website, and the winners will be posted on the main stream. Every entry due date is on the contest page. The party eventually exits the cavern. When above, you all begin to search for the bartender, Hotbread's father. After asking shop owner after sorcerer after mistress, you find that Hotbread's father has died and is currently at the morgue. You arrive and the bartender is laying on the table as dead as something that died recently. Umra Adarine slowly waves hot bread over his face and he comes to life. A zombie. A bread-hungry zombie, which happens to be slightly more original than regular zombies. Choice! Make the decision whether to kill the bartender or not. If yes, roll a die. If the number is higher than 4, you successfully kill the bartender and gain 5 gold and 10 experience. If the number is 4 or lower, you lose 1 hit point and cry about your misfortune. If you decided not to try and kill the bartender, Nevela kills the bartender for you and she gets all of the glory. You cry about your misfortune. After all of this commotion, your party examines Hot Bread, Warm Bread, and Tim. Chrisrena notices that her warm bread has a small hole in the end of it. She's drained of her energy and dismisses it. That's all for now, so have fun battling. Hot Bread out.